I'm Flower and Bloom, and you're watching Novart Films. And today, on July 9th, I released my first EP. This is my first project that I've done since I've been making music. I started making music back in February. That's when I released my first song. And yeah, I'm super excited to be talking about my EP, Purple Sunflower, today. And I'm just gonna be telling you like what it is. Why did I name my project Purple Sunflower? Because if you've listened, you're probably like, sis, this don't have nothing to do with none of the songs you were talking about. Well, last year in February, I lost my grandmother to cancer, and she raised me, and she was my mom. So it's really, really hard losing her, and I went through a lot last year. And then this year, I've been trying to make sure that I'm just the best person that I can be all the time, and like a lot of things that I do are driven by her. So because of that, I named it after her. And her favorite color, oh, first of all, this is my sweet grandma. Yeah, this is my sweet grandma. Her name is Diane, and as you can see, this frame is purple because her favorite color is purple. And then I have this sunflower background, and she loves sunflowers. She loved the flowers, and she had this perfume. It smelled terrible, but it was like an old lady perfume, but it still just smelled bad. But anyways, she really likes sunflowers, and yeah, so I named this after my grandmother because I'm sure if she was still living, she would be very, very proud of me. So yeah, I love you, Grandma, wherever you are in the universe. Okay, Daily Affirmation. That song, to be honest, when I was looking for the beat, I really didn't have anything in mind. I was just like, what? I wanted to do a song with a sample, and I really was into Steven Universe. I still am, but I was really like loving it at the time. I was watching it on Hulu, and I was like, all right, let me look up a Steven Universe sample. Looked it up, and I found that beat, and I was like, oh, this joint go crazy. So then I went to a park in Winston, and I was really just hanging out when I found it. And then I was like, what type of vibes does this give me? And because it was a Steven Universe sample, and like I am a spiritual being, and I believe in like the universe and positive affirmations and manifestation and all that type of stuff, I was like, all right, that's what I want to write this about. So listened to it a couple of times, and then I just started writing. I wrote whatever came to me, and I feel like that's why I called it Daily Affirmation, because affirmations work. If you repeat things to yourself and you truly believe that that is what it is, then great things really happen to you. So basically that song is just about me talking about the things that I know that I believe and what I want to be manifested in my being. Second, Sesame Street. I named that song that just because of the beat. Honestly, when I found the beat, I was like, oh, this is cute. It was just like some type of little lofi beat. And then I was like, but I still want a little bit more to it. So shout out to the best manager ever, Mike. He, or aka Hollow, he put the little all that type of stuff on it. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is it right here. So I started right into it. I called it Sesame Street because of the beat. It was like really playful, really upbeat, but like also I talk about wanting to be a kid again. So it's kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not oxymoron, but for the lack of better words, I'm gonna say that. So basically in the song, I'm singing about, you know, this adult shit is hard, okay? Like these bill collectors, they ain't playing no games, none. But at the same time, you know, you just gotta keep going because life is life, and it's gonna keep going until you stop breathing. So just gotta roll with the punches. And basically, yeah, that's how Sesame Street came to be. The next song is Cut to the Chase, and Cut to the Chase, yeah, that's my little promiscuous song, you know. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I wrote that song because I've been telling my friends that I wanted to write like a nasty song, or just more promiscuous song. So I heard this beat and I was like, yeah, that's it right there, that's it. So I just started thinking about it, and I mean, I don't be really doing anything like that because I ain't got a man. But I was just thinking about past times and, you know, what I would do if I had a man. So basically I just wrote it down. And then I think my favorite part in that song is it's Mr. Nasty Time, because as soon as I heard the beat, I was like, yes, I want this in my song. Like, I want this in my song. I don't know how I'm gonna put it in there. I don't know where I'm gonna put it in there, but I need it in my song. And it's in like the second half if you haven't heard it already. Yeah, that song was really fun to make. It was really fun for me to perform. I performed that for the first time when Steady opened up for Lil Durk, and that was probably my most memorable performance. I really enjoyed that. The next song is After Ending. So I released this as a single. That was the single that I pushed for the project. Big shout out to my mentor Calvin Phillips. He is the best mentor and person, whatever. He's just amazing. So he, one time I met with him and he's like, I have this song, well, I started writing these lyrics, I want you to hear it, or I want a female to sing it or whatever. So I was like, all right, let me see. And he wrote the chorus part, so the beauty of our love, that whole part. And I was like, okay, Calvin, I see you with the lyrics. This shit is dope. So I went home later on that day, and he also didn't have a beat for it, so I was trying to find a beat for it. And then he said that he wanted it to be like very instrumental but have a little bit of something to it. So I found this beat and it was just like, this is perfect. I started singing the words that he wrote to it, kind of in the rhythm that he showed it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, this is it. So then after I like meshed the chorus with the beat, I was kind of like, okay, so what do I want to make this song about? Because he said that he wanted it to be kind of like this, you know, this bittersweet thing when you move on from someone, because when you're with someone else and if that relationship is good, then it's kind of like, damn, the person who you dumped or that you're not with anymore, they probably looking like, damn, that's some crazy shit. Like, why couldn't I treat them like that? Or why didn't it work out between us? You know, that type of stuff. And I'm pretty sure we've all had like those type of experiences when you date someone, you're just like, damn, and then you see them with somebody else and they're treating them so much better than they treated you, and it's just like, my nigga, why you couldn't do that when you was with me? It's fine though, it's fine. So basically that's what I wrote that about. The first verse is more so like just that sad part of the breakup, like, damn, I'm not with this person anymore, I'm not spending as much time with them anymore. And then the second part is like me being hopeful for a future relationship or a relationship that I'm already in that makes me feel fulfilled. Yeah, and it's really just, I feel like it's that great breakup song that you need. Like, you just listen to it when you sad about some female or male or person that has just hurt you inside, and you're just like, okay, you know what, it's all right, because I'm gonna come out on top in the end. Lastly, I said what I said. This is my absolute favorite song I've ever written. I say that like I've written a lot of songs, but I really haven't. But I really love this one, so shout out to Micaiah. So my friends told me that I need to stop using YouTube beats, and like, I get it. I understand, because I've been to open mics where I'm like, I know somebody who got a song by that beat, you know, and I don't want that to keep happening to me. So I was like, all right, I want the last song on my album or my EP to be, I want the last song on my EP to be like legit mine, like everything from the beat to the lyrics, all of that. So I hit up Micaiah and he said he'd make a beat for me. It was so cute because he was like, he asked me some weird ass questions. I don't want to say weird, but like just some random ass questions. He was just like, what was your favorite place as a kid? Think of a color, something. Like, just these wild random questions. And then all of a sudden, a couple weeks later, he sent me this beat, and I was like, oh boy, you snapping. As soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, this nigga snapping. So I heard the beat and automatically fell in love with it. crazy story about I Said What I Said. So I got the beat, and then the next day I was like, yeah, I need to hurry up and write something to this. But unfortunately I had to go to work. So I'm at work and I am like, fuck the bullshit, I don't care about this shift, I care about this song. I want to hurry up and finish my song so I can hurry up and get my EP out. So I'm writing this song while I'm at work. Like, I remembered the beat enough in my head to where I was just kind of humming it and writing to it. And it's so bad. So I work at the self-checkout, and I was just like writing on the sides of the little aisles and just like had the paper in my hand, and I would get so upset when people would actually need me, like, bitch, you at work, do your damn job. But at the same time, this song needs to be written. So my entire shift I worked on this song, like entire shift I was just writing. And then whenever I went on my break, I was like, yes, I want to record this today. So I called Hollow, again, best manager in the world. At the time, your girl was penny pinching. Asked him if he could spot me to go to the studio. Went to the studio that night, recorded it. So basically that song was written and recorded in the same day. Shout out to though. I hope I don't lose my job until I make it big. Could really use that money. But yeah, I Said What I Said. I really like that song. I wrote that song. The meaning behind, it's basically like this whole year I've been going through changes and I've been growing and I've been trying to figure out myself and all that type of stuff. So the first verse is about my family. They've been kind of assholes to me this year when I told them like I don't believe in God and I'm not religious, and basically I'm a hippie. They did not like that. They are those type of Christians, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I still love them. It's all love around here. But at the same time, I will call you out and be honest if you're an asshole, and my family is an asshole or are assholes. So they treated me like shit all like earlier parts of the year, and I was just like, okay then. So that's what that first verse is about basically. And then the second verse is just like, obviously it's just about niggas. I don't want to say that niggas ain't shit because I hate when females do that. Like, oh my god, that is so. But a lot of games have been played this year. I feel like I'm a very honest girl. Like, I'm gonna tell you how I feel, if I like you, if I don't like you, the vibe that I'm trying to get from you, blah blah blah. And like, I've done that and people will be like, oh yeah, I love that honesty, but then when the time comes, they don't, it's not, no. But hey, it is what it is. So that's what that second verse is about. It's just like, y'all gonna stop playing these games with me, because I'm not just any bitch, I'm that bitch, okay? That bitch. But yeah, that is the checklist of Purple Sunflower, what they mean, how they came to be, and yeah. Again, y'all, your girl, it's your girl, Flower in Bloom. You can find Purple Sunflower EP on all streaming platforms, so that's wherever you stream music. Next week I'll probably upload it to my YouTube channel, Flower in Bloom. Check out my YouTube videos. I talk about all types of things, also about my music self, and what else? I'll be putting it on SoundCloud and YouTube next week. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, Purple Sunflower, go blast that joint, share it with your friends, share it with your family. It's thebomb.com. I wouldn't lie to you.